Welcome to the Dre Way. Happy New Year. Yes, this is the New Year episode. It is now 2025. And I am so excited you're with me. We have a great show. We got a lot we got to talk about. Let's go. Hey, welcome to 2025. Welcome to the Dre Way. I'm Drayton Nay, your host, and I'm on my way to 100,000 subscribers. Over 27,000 of you are with me right now, and I'm trying to make it to 100,000 this year in 2025, and I need your help. So please, if you have not subscribed yet, please do. There is a new show each and every day of the Dre Way. And unfortunately, today, I have to start out the Dre Way with some breaking news that just happened a few hours ago. A few hours ago at 3 o'clock in the morning in New Orleans, a driver decided to head into a group of people with his truck or her truck. They haven't really said yet. By the time this video comes out, we'll know if it was a man or a woman. In all likelihood, unfortunately, I'm going to assume it was a man. They drove their truck into numerous people. 10 are no longer with us in 2025, and over 30 are injured. So this is an absolutely terrible way to start off 2025. And it does go with some topic that I was talking about the other day, and that is, there is no good reason to be out at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this is why. Nothing good happens at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nothing good. And this is just a horrific way to start off 2025. And it is going to affect so many families. And here you are trying to enjoy yourself and bring into the new year. And instead, there's going to be a lot of lives that are completely devastated. Now, that's as much as I know right now. I don't know if you've ever been to Bourbon Street. I've been to Bourbon Street dozens of times. And there can be a lot of people concentrated in a small area. It can get very, very crowded because Bourbon Street, believe it or not, is not that big. It's not that, especially when you're talking about tens of thousands of people, especially for something like New Year's Eve. Yeah, so I hate to start the Dre Way out that way, but I want you guys to realize that the breaking news is there are 10 people no longer with us and 30 or more injured at this time. So not exactly the way I wanted to bring in the new year, but stay right with me. We got more to talk about. Okay, it's 2025 and we got things we need to talk about. We have to talk about the last few days. And I know we've been talking a little bit about it, but I want to be very specific today. I want to talk about this because we're about to have a new president, a new administration. Donald Trump, a few years ago on video, was very specific about H-1B. He said it's very bad for workers because you're bringing over talent from other places and paying them less and taking American jobs. He was very honest about what it was. Now, fast forward to now when he's got a buddy that is making billions off of ripping people off on labor costs. I mean, how do you think someone becomes worth billions and billions and billions of dollars? You just don't pay your people. They provide more value than what you pay them by a large margin. Most companies around the world, they try to keep compensation close to where their profits are. But that doesn't happen in America. You see, in America, what we're trying to do is the people at the top are trying to make as much money as possible. And if they can extract more value from their workers, I'm just being a good businessman. And they've been doing that in America for 40 years. Yeah. pretty close to 50 now at this point. But yeah, and now Donald Trump is actually defending. He is actually sitting there saying, oh, H-1B, yeah, it's good to bring in talent from around the world. Yeah, Donald, are you going to mention the fact that your buddy Elon Musk is bringing over hundreds and hundreds of cheap engineers to replace American workers? So let me make sure I got this right. Let me make sure we all understand this. And for all you dippy Republicans, listen up. And did I call you dippy? Yeah, I called you dippy because they're saying it to your face. To your face. They are looking at you and going, yeah, we're bringing in foreigners to take American jobs. They're saying it to your face. Now, what's your response? I mean, they got you for the election. Yeah, we can't have people crossing the border. They're going to take your jobs. They're going to take your jobs. We can't have people crossing the border. They're going to take your jobs. And then now after the election, they're saying it right to your face. Right to your, we're going to bring in foreigners and take your jobs. But they're good jobs that pay a lot of money, and we don't really want to pay a lot of money. So we're going to bring over cheap engineers to take your job. What? How? Why don't you guys have pitchforks and spears in your hand? Why aren't you guys having an absolute conniption fit? These are your so-called leaders telling you to your face, right in front of your face. Yeah, bringing in foreigners that are cheaper than American workers. We're bringing them in. Yep, we're going to give them this whole H-1B so it's quote unquote legal. But it's legalized slavery. It's paid slavery. They're legalizing bringing over cheap labor to get rid of American workers. And they're saying it to your face. Right to your face. And what are you doing about it? What are you saying about it? Well, wait, I don't like this. Huh? Yeah, who's telling you what to think now? Come on, Republicans, who's telling you what to think? Are you okay with this now? Are you all of a sudden, we just went through an entire election, months and months and months of, yeah, those people are crossing the border, taking jobs. They're taking our jobs. Yeah, the jobs like picking fruit. The jobs like, dishwasher in a restaurant. The jobs like cleaning hotel rooms. Yeah. The jobs like picking vegetables. Jobs that you wouldn't do anyway. But now they're telling you right to your face that, yeah, we're bringing in foreign workers to take really good, high-paying jobs. We're just not going to pay them that much. Yeah, American workers that we have to pay $120,000, $150,000 a piece to, yeah, we can bring them over from India for 60, 70 grand. And we can work them 14 hours a day and they can't do anything because they're here because of our visa. So what do you have to say, everybody? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what you have to, what your comments are, especially if you're a Republican. How dumb do you feel today? Especially, like I said, when the last 3 days, they've just thrown it right in your face. Right in your face. I know I keep saying that, but oh my gosh. I can't wait to see the comments. I can't wait to see the comments. Welcome to the Dre Way, everybody. We got more show. We got more stuff to talk about. Stay right there. Well, it's 2025, and now some of the articles are starting to come out talking about real estate in 2025. And real estate in 2025 is going to be especially if you're in Texas and Florida. I shouldn't be laughing. Yeah, if you're in Texas and Florida, real estate is going to be brutal. Yes, if you're in Texas and Florida right now, and in many areas, if you're trying to sell a house, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, because nobody, especially in Florida, who wants to buy in that mess? Why would you want to buy a house with what's going on in Florida? Yeah, with the taxes going up, with the HOA fees going up, with the insurance now. Insurance, these insurance companies are laughing. They're sitting there going, this is great. We get to charge a whole bunch of money to these people. And then when a hurricane comes, we can just go, yeah, we don't cover that. Because the recent hurricanes they just had, over half the people's claims were denied. No, we're not. No, you don't qualify. No, we're not paying you. So here you could be paying $5, $10, $15, $20,000 or more a year just for home insurance. They're not going to pay anything anyway. It doesn't matter what happens. They're just going to deny your claim. And then what are you going to do? Yeah. So that's the dilemma that is real estate in 2025. Is real estate a good investment in 2025? No. Is that everywhere? No. I mean, there are still certain areas that are underappreciated in the Midwest or in the Northeast and stuff like that. There's still going to be areas where you could still do well. But for the most part, where values have gone up the most, where values have gone up the most, values are going to go down the most. And you're going to see a lot of areas like, Austin, Texas, stay away. San Antonio, Dallas, nothing but problems, nothing but prices falling and inventory soaring. Have you seen the inventory in Texas and Florida? Oh my gosh. And it's just, I wish there was good news to report. There just isn't. Inventory continues to go higher and higher and higher. And as inventory continues to go higher, where are the buyers coming from? Because interest rates in 2025 are not going down. You are not going to see interest rates 4 or 5% in 2025. It's not happening. You're going to see 6 and 7%, and dare I say maybe even 8%. Yeah, if the tariffs hit, if Donald Trump actually does the tariff nonsense, you're going to see interest rates at 8%. Think about that. 8% interest rates. Who is going to be buying houses with 8% interest rate? So I don't want to call this a prediction because I think it's going to run in 2025, 2026, 2027. I think real estate is going to be a very sore subject for a very long time because we are still what I consider in a bubble. We are still where home prices are right now is ridiculous. Even with prices coming down in many areas, they need to come down a whole lot more. But let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about real estate in 2025? For me, I'd rather be in gold and silver in 2025. But you let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you for joining me on the Dre Way. Yes, it is New Year's. I'm going to go watch some football, hang out with my parents, and have a good time with my son. It's a new year. It's all about good food and a great football game. And I'm gonna make a prediction. We'll see if I'm right tomorrow, but I'm going with the Ohio State Buckeyes beating Oregon. We'll see how that whole thing turns out. Thanks for joining me on the Dre Way. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, come on, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes, each and every day there's a new Dre Way. I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Dre Way. Have a great day, everybody.